This problem is related to energy conservation principle. Let us try yourself. Now we have to find where it will hit the ground. So we have this system. So this spring is compressed by 5 centimeter. It is given that a spring is compressed through 5 centimeter. Let us say 5 centimeter is x naught, and this height is 2 meter. So the height of block from the ground, that is also given, let us say h, and this is 2 meter. We have been given a spring constant and mass of this block. So mass is m. M is given 100 gram. A spring constant K is also given. K is 100 Newton meter. So let us first find what will be the velocity of this block by which this will start moving. This can be found using energy conservation. So initially this block is compressing this spring by x naught. When this spring will gain its natural length, block will be here. It will have some velocity. Initially block has 0 velocity, but a spring has some potential energy. So we can apply energy conservation to calculate this V naught. So half k x naught square is equals to half m v naught square. So from here we can write V naught is equals to under root k by m into x naught. So this block will basically move in this direction with velocity v naught, that is under root k by m into x naught. Now it will follow a projectile path from here. So let us say after t time this block will fall at this point. So we have to calculate what is this distance. So we can use two equation in vertical direction, equation in horizontal direction. So let us write equation first in horizontal direction. Let us say block covers a distance of r in horizontal direction. So we can write distance s is equals to ut plus half at square. Initial velocity is v naught, time is t, acceleration in x direction is 0, time is t. So we have one equation, r is equals to v naught t. And the second equation we can get from writing vertical direction equation. And this equation will be again s is equals to ut plus half at square. Now this block is coming in the downward direction. So h is 2 meter. Let us measure in the downward direction. So 2 meter in the downward direction is positive. Initial velocity in y direction is 0. It has only x component of velocity. Now acceleration is also in the downward direction. Gravity is in the downward direction. So this is half z t square. So from here we can calculate t is equals to, this is h, basically 2 is h, or we can write 2. Right now let us write h. So from here we can write t is equals to 2h by z under root. Now if I put this value of time in equation 1, so from equation 1 we will have R is equals to V naught T and time is under root 2h by g. Now if I plug all these value, we can get the desired range. V naught is under root k by m into x naught under root 2h by g. So we can write range is equals to x under root k by m into 2h by z. Now all values are given. X is 5 centimeter, that is 0.05 meter. A spring constant k is also given, that is 100. Mass is 100 gram, that is 0.1 kg. Height is 2 meter and z let us take 10. So we will have 0.05 and this is 10 goes. So we will have 100 into 4, that is 400. So we will have 0.05 into 20, or we will have 5 by 100 into 20. So this is 1 meter. So block will cover a distance of 1 meter from the point where it will just leave the surface. So block will cover range is equals to 1 meter. So we have to find where will it hit the ground 2 meter below the spring. So it will hit the ground at a distance of 1 meter from where its velocity is calculated value under root k by m into x naught, or we can say from where this block just leaves the contact with the spring. So distance from the point where block just leaves contact with a spring is equals to 1 meter. So what we are saying, if this spring loses contact here, so if I make a perpendicular on the x-axis, this block will follow a projectile path, so this will fall here. So this distance is 1 meter.